film like me opening it? So you can see what the product is. You for me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. Imagine if this side's not supposed to come out. I guess I would figure it out fairly soon. I'm supposed to be able to see through this, so.
Yeah.
There it is. This side was much tougher. So we have here the 6-inch windshield for touring model Harleys. This is going to go on my 2010 Harley Davidson Ultra Classic, and I love the windshield that it has stock for long rides, but for around town, for things that don't require deflection of high-speed winds like going to and from work, I thought I'd get something a little sportier. This seems to do the trick. It's very nice looking. It has what appear to be fingerprints. Could I have put fingerprints on it so quickly? I may have, but I'm sure they'll just wash right out. I guess I did that. It did have the protective covering, so I doubt it came like that. Okay, so there it is. It's flat as advertised. I can't recall the seller's name, but I'll include it in the video later. Yep, flat as advertised. I was told it would be as thin as the stock. Now that was an issue with the previous windshield that I purchased, a Memphis Shades windshield that was not specific to this model, and it was too thick for my application because I'm using, if you want to take a look at the bike here, I'm using a windshield bag, which is very common in this type of bike to use aftermarket windshield bags, but the combined thickness of the bag and the extra thick windshield from Memphis Shades didn't work out and wouldn't allow my fairing to come back together well. The stock thickness allows that, and I was promised that this replacement windshield would be that same thickness. So let's find out. Okay, let me get my tools ready. I know already which bit I'm supposed to use. Can't trust my eyes anymore. Torx T27 is the correct size. I'm just going to go ahead and unscrew this. These bolts have very little pressure. They're not load bearing. They're not under high pressure, and if you do apply too much pressure to it, it will damage your fairing. So that's something that that all of the instructions from Harley Davidson, from windshield manufacturers, they all make it very clear: do not apply a lot of pressure. So there, all I've done is loosen up these bolts. I didn't take them all the way out, it's not necessary. And this windshield should not slide right out. Okay, let me go ahead and take out the bags first. Bag slid right out. At least that didn't make me look bad. Let's see. Yeah, maybe for the windshield itself I need to remove it. That's all right. Yeah, I think it was grabbing. So we were almost there anyway. So let's see. Let's separate this a little bit and it's giving me a hard time. There we go. Now it's out. And this is the stock windshield from Harley Davidson. It is made of Lexan, and Lexan is a specific company name. Its material is actually polycarbonate. Anyway, the point is, the folks here told me that this is made of the same material as the stock. Ooh, well that looks nice. I'm gonna go ahead and forego the bags for now, just to get a feel for the fit. I gotta say it, I like the look of it so far. I can't imagine it would change much once I'm done. I'm sitting a little too low. Alright, for some reason it's giving me a hard time. It happened to me last time I tried to work with this. The fairing front and back can get misaligned when you take out the bolts. That's why I try not to. But it's no big deal. Just a little bit of firm pressure and you can realign them and get this bolt back in place. Once again, it's worth repeating. These bolts do not require a lot of pressure to do their job. I just do it what you would consider finger tight, and that's all it needs. And there it is. That's how simple it is to put these to replace your windshield. I think it looks pretty good. What do you think, Sophia?
Looks pretty nice. Yeah. Cool.
The description of the windshield says that deflection puts your wind at just about helmet level, which is just really what I want when I'm riding around town. I'm looking for something to give me some feel of the road. The other windshield is too effective at what it does. Great for long trips where you may not appreciate 2 or 3 hours of wind in your face, but around town, a little wind lets you know what you're doing, lets you know why you're out there. Anyway, this is Ed, sharing my Harley experiences with you. Hope you learned something. Thanks.